there, champs! This is Sir Sikat, and welcome to Sir Sikat TV. Salute! Today, I'm going to tell you 8 different reasons why you should be at the Royal, Pontifical, and Catholic University of Santo Tomas. First of all, thank you to those who have shared with me their congratulatory messages over my Instagram and over my Twitter, most especially over my Facebook account, which rendered about 1,000 likes. Yeah, having that said, I'd also like to share with you my past experiences in terms of being in UST. For your information, Sir Sikat isn't just a teacher at the University of Santo Tomas. I started my education in UST in 2009 and finished my Bachelor of Secondary Education and major in English in 2013. I took a year to start working and hone myself further with the teaching profession, and after a year, I thereafter went to my graduate studies, which is Masters of Arts in English Language. So yeah, I finished my education this year. It's 2019. And it took me some good 4 years to finish it, which should have been finished in 2 years. And it was a difficult time for me actually in my MA compared with my college years, more likely because I was just on my own in most of the difficult times na nag-graduate studies ako. I think na all those hardships were just necessary for me to realize the fullest potential that I could make of my own. And now, I'm sharing with you my 8 different reasons why you should also be in UST. I think that I have the experience, I have all the knowledge, I have all, probably, the wisdom, Sana meron niya akong wisdom for having studied in the university for about 8 years. So, 8 reasons, 8 years from Sir Sikat. Number 1, let's start with something a little shallow. Transportation. Going into a university is quite difficult when you're going to consider the transportation systems. Around UST, we have trains, we have jeepneys, we have trikes, we also have pedicabs. And kung malapit ka lang nakatira, you'd have to just walk. And it's a good location for different kinds of transportation systems. Number 2, UST is a world-class university with different distinctions in being awarded with a certification from ISO, plus we are also with Q-Stars rating. Now, let's get into some facts. We have a state-of-the-art 7-story building which caters for all your needs, from computers, Windows, to Mac, and to all the books, whether it be electronic or like a traditional book, we've got it all for you. Hindi lang yun. Meron kaming several auditoriums, meron kaming mga buildings for different events, we have a football field, we even have a sports complex. Sobrang laki ng space ng UST for all its students. Speaking of students, third reason is because of the people that you'll meet inside the university. I think that the University of Santo Tomas is a melting pot of different people from different walks of life. Dito nagmi-meet yung mga taong medyo merong struggle sa buhay, medyo sakto lang, mga middle class, at dito din naman yung mga extremely na mayayaman. And I've experienced it for myself. And I think the beauty of that, ito magiging medyo personal na siya, I think the beauty of that is you get to talk with people from, kasi ako, I think and I believe that I am in the middle class. So, in my class before, meron mga extremely mayayaman, mga Koreans, mga Filipinos, mga Chinese na sobrang yaman nila, and it gives you a chance to peek through in their lives. In the same way na yung mga medyo less fortunate, we also see them in the university. Nagsastruggle sila in terms of financial responsibilities. And we meet all together in one classroom. Pantay-pantay kaming mga tao. Whenever we have something to say, we get the opportunity to learn and we get to be acculturated with, alam mo yun, yung kung ano ba yung klase ng buhay na meron sila. And I think doon talaga nakakalawak ng pag-iisip. masarap sabihin na meron kaming 42,000 students and 12,000 of them are freshmen. Pero mas masarap sabihin sa loob na itong 42,000 people na to, they all together share a same culture and they also have their own microculture that contributes to the bigger culture. Kaya parang sobrang nagiging kompleto tuloy yung dynamics ng university as or in terms of its people that builds that community. Swerte din kami because yung people na to, it also includes competent teachers, it also includes competent administrators. Meron tayong mga narinig na mga bad issues about like teachers na di nagtuturo. I mean, alam mo yon, usually yung narinig lang naman natin sa social media is yung mga bad news. Dahil sinasabi ko sa inyo, I've met really good teachers when I was with the College of Education. So yun lang, people. Ha. Number 4 is independence. Since UST is a university, you have to also understand that a single college or a single department, like let's say senior high school, does not operate on its own. So meron mga times that you have to go to another building to process some papers. Minsan magbabayad ka sa main building, tapos may aasikasuhin kang papel doon sa senior high school building sa Naval. Minsan paikot-ikot ka, most especially if you're part of an org. Or sometimes you just need to buy like a pen or a pencil, ganyan. You have to go out, and I think that just teaches you na you have to learn how to go around and move around like a normal human being. Most especially kung well-pampered kayo sa junior high schools nyo or sa senior high schools nyo. So, it teaches you more of how to be streetwise more than bookwise. So, natututunan natin yung mga pagiging bookwise sa loob ng classroom, but UST also teaches you independence. It teaches you real-life lessons. Napakasimpleng marinig na kailangan mo maglakad from a building to the other, and it's not even sometimes impressive, nakakapagod, di ba? Pero marami talaga kayong matututunan. Since we've been talking about independence and how big the university is, alright, we also need to talk about the location of the University of Santo Tomas. So the University of Santo Tomas is situated at the center of Manila, and having it situated there means that it is like a place, if you go around the university, it's a place where you could find everything. From tailor shops, to barber shops, to gymnasiums, like as in buhat gym, or gusto mo CrossFit gym, meron dyan sa mga paligid. May mga dance studios. You also have there some boutiques, whether it is like online shop boutique, meron din dyan mga cube stores, sobrang lahat makikita mo sa buong university. At syempre pa, isa sa malaking bagay na pinagpapasalamat namin is the opportunity to go on good food trips. From Kwet-Kwet to Ilocos Empanada to Scramble, meron din kaming mga candy stands, sobrang daming pagpipilian. Ang usual and common problem namin is, so guys, saan tayo kakain? Kahit saan. Diba? Grabe, sobrang laking problema. Actually, nakakainis yun kasi nauubos minsan yung time nyo sa kakaisip mo saan kayo kakain. But it's a good kind of problem. UST as a location is not just like a structure, but it's also like your home. Kasi it's also a venue for different kinds of famation, and isama natin yung mas importante, Filipino tradition, tradition yun. Okay, so yeah, I think na isa sa pinakamagandang bagay na ma-experience mo if you go into a university, be it UP, LaSalle, Ateneo, or whatever university there may be, it's going to be the culture. And I think na UST has developed UST has developed years of tradition na talagang naipapasa from one generation to the other. Like, let's say, for example, the entrance of the freshmen to the Arc of the Centuries, pati na din yung baccalaureate mass namin, the most solemn graduation rites. Siyempre, hindi pa natin din makakalimutan yung mga party-party namin tuwing Paskuhan at yung mga banda-banda tuwing Paskuhan. Sobrang daming activities, most especially pagka nagkakaroon ng mark. I think the happiest year when I was in UST was in 2011, where we had the 400th year anniversary. Meron pang times na naka-ano kami, Velada Tomasino yung tawag namin, naka-Filipiniana kami, and everything was just like wow, para tayong nasa 400 years ago. Sobrang sarap ng experience to be a Thomasian, most especially if you join activities. So, if you're here and you've already enrolled, sinasabi ko sa inyo, sumali kayo sa activities. Sana yung mga classes din, mapagpatol sa mga activities. Like, pag sinabi na magsuot ng Filipiniana, patulin nyo kasi masaya yun, di ba? So, sometimes it's about going with the flow. Kasi yun yung tradisyon Alam nyo yun, baka sasabihin nyo ang corny ng mga tradisyon, pero it really enriches the Thomasian spirit in you. And alam nyo, pagka na-instill sa inyo yung Thomasian spirit na yan, it's a pride that you carry from this year up until you die. And like, it's an instant click with people in workplaces. I've worked in other schools. Parang pag nalaman nila na Thomasian ka, wow, you're a Thomasian. Nagpaskuhan ka ba? Yeah, nagpaskuhan ako. Anong favorite mo doon? Ay, ang tanda mo na pala, hindi ko na-experience yung ganun. Right? Diba? At least meron kayong common ground. Sobrang wala. Kailangan umattend kayo kasi ma-appreciate nyo siya nung time na yon. Moreover, as time passes by, sobrang mas lalo ma-appreciate. Number 7 is the variety of different programs that the university offers you. Like, start tayo sa senior high school. In most senior high schools, they only offer STEM and ABM. But in USC Senior High School, we have 4 more, no? So yung 4 more na yan, we have Health Allied, which is geared for medical professions. We have Humanities, we call it HUMS, Humanities and Social Sciences. So ito ay papunta sa liberal arts, and we also have Physical Education strand. This is for those who are physically inclined, and of course, meron kami Music, Arts, and Design for those students na magpapursue ng dito ng fine arts, mga ganyan, mga artistic na mga programs, mga gusto mag-pursue sa Conservatory of Music at iba't iba pang programa. Hindi ko na din iisa-isahin yung mga programs doon sa colleges namin, pero ang dami din naming programs up until meron kaming nutrition, meron kaming sociology, ano pa ba, meron kaming audiology, ganun, meron mga, wow, meron pala ganung program na minsan maririnig mo lang siya sa university sa States, na, or hindi man sa States, siguro sa London o sa ibang bansa, sa Korea, di ba? Alam niyo yun, USC gives you enough opportunity for you to explore the different programs that you might like. So, I advise you, if you're planning to study in the University of Santo Tomas, check on the brochure. Ano ba yung programs na may offer ng university para sa inyo? Yun lang. So, now, lastly, number 8. Number 8, kailangan natin siya, lalo na sa panahon ngayon na kailangan natin magkaroon ng proper discernment sa mga decision making natin dahil nagiging mas mahirap mabuhay ngayon. Hindi ko alam. I think that a lot of people in this world have lost their value system. A lot of people in this world are blinded by the choices that they make. Sobrang nakakalungkot kasi madami sa atin, palagay natin meron tayo na to, but seemingly it's misaligned. And I'm talking about values. I think that it is important for you to go to a university which instills values in you. There might be some things which makes you like consider na parang, ang daming issues sa school na yan. How dare you say na may value sa school na yan? I really say na sometimes when we don't like things, baka kailangan natin i-reassess yung sarili natin kasi baka may mali doon sa value system natin. Let me start with telling you the 3 core values of the university, which is competence, commitment, and compassion. More than that, we are a Catholic university. Sir, paano yan? Kasi hindi naman ako Katoliko. Should you recommend me to still study in the University of Santo Tomas? Oo. Alam mo, hindi mo naman kailangan na lumukod sa simbahan. Hindi mo naman kailangan na mag-sign of the cross or magdasal sa simula ng klase. Siguro tingnan mo na lang yung matututunan at mapupulot mong mga aral sa University of Santo Tomas. Feeling ko, whatever I am today, kung ano man yung mga naging desisyon ko sa buhay which led me back to the University of Santo Tomas where I am teaching right now, I think it was because of the values that were instilled in me when I was much younger. your senior high school years when you're 15 up until 21 years old, those are the most critical years of your life. It's most critical because you need to learn how to discipline yourself better. It's also a year where you need to reassess some things and try to correct them. So, treat every day as a learning space for you to really just explore kung ano ba dapat yung gawin mo at ano yung hindi mo dapat gawin. And mag-dictate niyan is yung judgment mo sa loob, and that's going to be your values. I didn't mean to make this really like sobrang duminghay ako. Na sobrang parang medyo heartfelt or something. I wanted it to be happy, but maybe the sipon inside my nose, it's really getting stuffy. Plus, you know, I've been to a long night, so parang wala lang. Siguro maganda na din na medyo heartfelt yung message ko, or medyo na-real talk ko tong vlog na to, because nobody's gonna tell you this. Actually, I've checked, wala pang nagagawa ng video na why study in UST. And here it is. Brought to you by Sir Sika. Salute, diba? So, yun lang. Please tell me if you have suggestions for videos. And please do not forget to like this video if you really like it. If you wanna hit dislike, okay lang. Kasi magkakaroon yan ng hit sa akin dun sa YouTube analytics ko. And of course, if you like my content, please subscribe. So, that has been Sir Sika. Please continue watching Sir Sika TV every time I upload. And yeah, if you have questions about me being a Famasian, you may ask them down below. And that has been Sir Sika. Please continue watching Sir Sika TV every time I upload. Salute and goodbye.